What is up, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and we have got some exciting times. Man, I love being in crypto. It is so fun. Crazy. I just like every day I wake up in pure excitement because this stuff is nuts. Now, before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone watching, thank you to everyone subscribing, thank you to everyone clicking on that like button. If you guys saw last night, had a late night live stream with Tyler from Chico Crypto Consultants, and also Blockchain Brad was there in spirit. However, technical difficulties, we couldn't have him there in person. We're going to fix that. It's coming, maybe today, we'll see. But, also Tuesday, November 21st at 10:30 p.m., which is tomorrow, we are actually having a Crypto Love 100th episode live stream. Live. Some cool giveaways. I just want to say thank you guys for being part of the community. It literally means the world to me. Like, literally, I wake up every day happy because you guys watch this channel. And it's my way of saying thanks. So, let's get on to things before I cry on YouTube. Now, I'm just skipping the news this week because, you know, I forgot to put it in here. So we're just going to go straight to cryptos because that's where the fun is. Taking a look at things. This has been a big week, okay? This week, Bitcoin went up 25%, 26.23%. Okay, it's over 8,000. It is soaring. People are talking about Bitcoin. Everybody wants Bitcoin nowadays. And go figure, it's pretty darn expensive. Also, let's look at some of the other big gainers. Okay, NEO up 45%. IOTA up 58%. Lisk up 61.74%. EOS up 70.76%. Look at these. The platforms are soaring. In case you guys saw my video on crypto portfolios, my recommendation was the platforms. And look at them. I'm not saying I'm right here. I'm not saying. Yeah. Things could always change. All right. Other things. BitShares is up. POWR Ledger, look at that, just dominating, 275% increase. Anything else? Bitquence, 77.86% increase. Rating Network. Gosh, this is the altcoin bubble that a lot of us have been waiting for. Okay, the last one was back in August. It's been a very rough couple of months, but now it's back. Another altcoin bubble. And let's talk about what's going on. First one we're going to talk about today is NEO. Now, it's no surprise NEO is pumping right now. Okay, up to almost $41 at the moment. Relative highs in terms of US price or US dollar comparison. Bitcoin comparison is down, definitely low compared with where it has been. But it all comes from NEO's awesome marketing that they did. Okay, a few days ago, on Friday, I think, the 17th, Malcolm Larider, who is a marketer for NEO, an insider, he posted this cryptic little message that says something about NEO 3. That's all I can read, okay? There are different translations all over the place. But basically, if you own NEO, you're going to have 3 generations of wealth and good luck, okay? And 70 virgins up in heaven. And that is why I doubled down on NEO. But I didn't. I thought about it, though. When it was back down to $35, I thought about buying some more. But I was just like, you know, I'll just hold on to what I have because it's probably going to be awesome. Now, what have they got going on right now? They've got an AMA with the Ontology Network team. Ask me anything. And that's going on right now as we speak. By the time you watch this, it'll probably... No, it's still going on for a couple days. Okay, so you can go ask them anything. All about Ontology Network. All about what's the big news NEO's talking about. There's this Reddit article here about Project ICO, which is a US-based turnkey token sale ICO firm that's switching from Ethereum to NEO. Now, I've been saying this for a little while. I think Ethereum did a great job while it did. I think there is going to be a lot of competition coming up. I mean, look at these projects. NEO, Lisk, EOS, IOTA, a lot of other things. A lot of competition for Ethereum right now. And while Ethereum was the first, Nokia was also the first with cell phones. And how many of you have a Nokia cell phone? Right? But take a look at that. A lot of information. All right? And moving on to the second one. But before we do, I just want to say, Neo, I am still, just overall, give you my overall impression. I still think $40 is a steal for Neo. Because you hold Neo, you get Neo gas for free. You can then either hold that Neo gas or you can sell it and buy more Neo, which will produce more Neo gas. This is like passive income at its best. All right. Now, right now to get gas, you have to either use a Neon wallet or Binance Exchange. However, there is talk that potentially Bittrex could be rewarding people who have been holding Neo with their Neo gas. That's very cool. This could easily be $100, multiple $100 token. Am I buying more now? No, because I don't buy at relative highs. I buy at lows. But it is still a good price. I'm still very enthusiastic about Neo. Okay, next one is IOTA. All right, IOTA is pumping. Pump it up. IOTA is at 94 cents right now. It was not long ago. In fact, it was only a week or two ago when it was at 30 cents. So you could have tripled your investment in a week or two. Wow. I just did a video on IOTA, so if you want, check that out. But what's going on with IOTA? They have a lot of stuff going on. They're constantly updating their Twitter, telling us what's going on. And so they're being listed on Slack Exchange, getting into a lot of developers. They're talking with some Asian markets. They've also just, where did it go? It's down here. They have an Ask Me Anything coming up with this lovely bearded fella. And then they also, today, were just listed on OK Exchange, November 20th. Platform supports IOTA transactions, so that could be due to some of the pump of the price. I mean, we get more people trading it, and obviously the price is going to go up. So those are a few things causing a pump in IOTA. This is another one. I mean, you take a look at it. If this were to get to the Ethereum market cap, that would be a 15 times increase. All right, $15 IOTA. Definitely possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's possible. I am very optimistic about the future of all cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, all of it. Okay, gives me a raging hard on. So I just support it all. Now, next one is Lisk, one of my favorites. You guys know all the time I say Lisk, Lisk, Lisk. I also say Neo. Those are my two favorites. I'm having a very good week. Okay, all this stuff is just blowing up. But if we take a look at it, $10 Lisk. Woo! You guys who have been around for a while know we've been buying in since like $4, $10, and this is not the stop. This is just the beginning. $10 Lisk, okay? And it's starting to get up towards the top of that channel. Now, if you, I did a video on Lisk a couple days ago. There's kind of a channel here, or no, Bitcoin comparative. Let's look at the Bitcoin comparative. Who looks at the US dollar comparative, you know? Here, we will look at the Bitcoin comparative, which is this orange line. The orange line right here. And if you can see, there's kind of a top channel, which runs along this line up here. There's a bottom channel, which runs down here. So it actually still has a bit higher to go to get to that upper channel. So definitely could see $15, $20 Lisk. It's possible. Very cool. Now, what is driving this price aside from Lisk being an absolutely awesome project? Well, on November 22nd, there is a meetup in Berlin where they might have some announcements. What could it be? Is it a Google partnership? Is it something else? I don't know, but I'm excited because Lisk is freaking awesome. They also have their SDKs coming out. They have a rebrand coming up. They have the halvening. I'm telling you, like, this past week, both Lisk and almost Neo have outplaced my Bitcoin positions in terms of my portfolio. It's very exciting times. Very exciting times. Now, the next one is EOS. EOS has been pumping. Absolutely pumping. 2 weeks ago, you could have EOS for 50 cents. It's gone up 4 times in a couple of weeks. Ever since Dollar Vigilante did that interview with Dan Larimer, literally it's been soaring since then, and it's no surprise, okay? This is something that has decentralization and fast transactions done at its core. It is something that definitely could outplace Ethereum. Another one of these projects that could outplace Ethereum. Think about it. I mean, in a year from now, what's going to be number 2? Is it going to be Ethereum? Or is it going to be Neo, Lisk, or EOS? Those could certainly be the top 5. I would be happy with that because those are a large part of my portfolio. I've always believed in the platforms. I mean, it's the Apple Store, it's the Google Play Store. Those are the people who make the money. That's what I think. Just my thoughts on things. But why recent price stuff with EOS? I don't know. I don't know what the recent price action is due to. They were just launched on Huobi Pro Exchange, which also has Metal, EOS. There's another one, Storage. So, you know, maybe that caused some price action. But I think it's just people realizing that EOS is not just this project that nobody knows about, that Dan Larimer, who's already had 2 blockchain successes, is working on a 3rd. Now, the next one. This one has had quite the week. POWR Ledger up 275% for the week. 63% in a day. And look at that. That's not even the highest it's been at. But look at that. In less than a month, it's gone from 5 cents to, what was the high? Oh, 71 cents. If you have been in POWR Ledger, congratulations. Now, I am in talks with the POWR Ledger team. Potentially, we could be interviewing them on the channel. Fingers crossed, I hope so, because that's my goal, to bring you guys the best information anywhere. I mean, aside from the other great YouTube channels, there are lots of good ones. But because I love you guys, I want to contribute to the community, and this is how I can do it. So, POWR Ledger definitely blowing up. And why specifically? They've got a couple things. So they could have some contracts with Australia, also with India in terms of energy partnerships. Those things could be driving the price. I definitely see that as a potential. It is just dominating recently. Absolutely dominating. It's exciting. I hope I can get that interview, and we'll have some stuff for you for that. Next one is Bitquence. Okay? In case you guys did not see, a couple days ago, I posted a video here. Bitquence double bottom. Profits 97% of the time. That wasn't even a daily video. I just had to stop what I was doing at work when Dixieland, thank you Dixieland, told all of us about this double bottom and make this video to give you guys the opportunity to potentially make some money from it. And turns out you can make money from a double bottom in crypto. Because what I've learned about double bottoms is from traditional investments, stocks. Hasn't really been tested in cryptos, but this one verifies it. And granted, this is only an N of 1, but verified double bottoms work in crypto, and I'll show you right here. So that is, it's up at $1.94 right now. I was telling everyone to buy when it was like $1.20. Again, not financial advice, whatever. Okay, so Bitquence, cool project. Number one, I just love this this graph right here because this shows you. Look at cryptocurrencies, $98 billion, teeny little thing compared with all of money. It's just a drop in the pond, man. We are so early on, man. So early on. But here's the heart of Bitquence is a next generation super secure mobile wallet with cold storage. Okay? Secure wallet, cold storage. You don't have to worry about hackers anymore. Your shit is secure with Bitquence. Very cool. Very cool. Now let's take a look at this double bottom. That's not much bigger, but we'll take a look at it. Okay, so bottom number 1, rise. Bottom number 2, rise again. These bottoms are within 4% of each other. The rise is greater than 10% from the lowest to the bottom. There's 10 days between the two. Once it passes the confirmation point, which is right here, you see that? As soon as it passes that, there is a 97% chance for gains. I use this trading pattern all the time because it's the easiest one to stop. Can I find a W? Yes, I can find a W. If I can find a W, I just check 4 things to make sure it's a true double bottom and then in for gains. Now, with most double bottoms, about 2/3 of them have another pullback until you see just freaking skyrocket. Gosh, that feels good. I was waiting for that. I was hoping it was going to happen. But gosh, that feels good. If you want to learn more about double bottoms, check out this video I have here, Crypto Trading Pattern Profits 97% of the time, or just look at this Bitquence double bottom one. That'll show you. And because at Crypto Love, we are all about providing you the best content, potentially making you the most money so we can all have super yacht parties and just do whatever, you know? So we can all be Wolf of Wall Street one day. Just for that. Here's another one. Now, I don't remember who brought this to my attention, but whoever it is, thank you very much. Crypto Nation, thanks you very much. Crypto Love Nation, that is. But another potential double bottom, we have the TenX Pay token. All right, now this is TenX Pay token, one-day candles versus Bitcoin. We have our first bottom, we have a rise, we have a second bottom. We have greater than 10 days between the two. And if this passes the confirmation point, which looks to be at 29,400, maybe a little bit higher, 29,538 Satoshis. Looks like you could be in for some gains. It might be worthwhile setting your buy order now at 29,538 Satoshis. So, see what happens with that. TenX has not had much price action recently, but it's one that could potentially gain in the future. So, you might say, well, Crypto Love, what have you been up to this week? I've been up to a lot, okay? There's been some crazy news with Neo, with Lisk. Had an awesome live stream with Tyler from Chico Crypto Consultants and Blockchain Brad. Check out their channels. They are insane crypto geniuses. I love what they do. Also, putting together some great stuff for you on the, let's see, on Patreon. We've got that so you can support the channel on there. But in terms of cryptos, what have I been doing? Okay, specifically, I did a few things this week. Number one, I bought some Substratum. I think this is a project, Substratum is a project that is going to do well. I don't like to buy when prices are soaring. I like to buy when they're low, and right now it's pretty darn low. They just, the other day, a day or two ago, had their beta testing of the network, the first decentralized internet, and it was a success. News gets out there about that, people are going to start buying. That's what I think. That's one thing I did. Another thing that I did, I bought some Bitquence. When I made that video, I bought Bitquence. I bought it, I put in a stop loss, and I put in a sell alert. And I think it's right around the sell alert. Third thing I did, that I haven't done yet, but I'm working on it, I have some BitShares left over, and I am just going to be selling some BitShares and buying EOS with that. I think that's what I'm doing. Even though EOS is high, I still think it has a lot to go up. I still think it does. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the funny comments down below. All of that stuff. It makes my heart sing. This coming Tuesday, which is tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our 100th episode late night live stream. There will be some pretty cool giveaways. And lastly, potentially, we might have a redux of this Neo live stream with Blockchain Brad and Tyler, all three of us there, if we can do it. We'll see. I can't guarantee anything, but if we can, today, after the Neo announcement, we will do that. So, it was awesome, guys. Thank you so much for hanging around. I love you. Peace.